I am back from the Melbourne Flower and Garden Show. I think I've had jet lag this entire time, or feeling like that, because that was 5 days, not very far, it's a 2-hour flight, so it's not that kind of jet lag, but 2-hour flight. Oh, it seems like this is very loudly. Is this okay, the microphone? I'm doing it a bit different. It was 5 days. 2 of the days were 12 hours of just on the chat. Granted, I was talking about what I like to talk about the most, which is art supplies and watercolour. But it was really intense and full on. I saw friends that I haven't seen in ages, which was wonderful. And all the gorgeous gardens. I didn't buy any plants. By the end of the show, I couldn't. And anyway, there are beautiful plants up here, so it's all right. And I have plenty of plants. But I feel like I woke up today mostly over my art jet lag. And ready to do some art with you. But I could not do this. I could hardly even do art. Anyway, but it's all good. So we're going to do some art. And also, I sent out a newsletter this morning. If you're not on my newsletter list, you can fix that by going to my website and signing up. Or if you feel like you've already signed up for it, you're not receiving it, check your junk mail and just sign up for it again, just in case you accidentally unsubscribed or something. Because that's where we have specials, like we had our April Fool's Day little treat. We had, which heaps of you played along with, which was fun. And this morning in the newsletter is the big collaborative class that Tam at Willow Wing Arts has organised called Mastering Mixed Media. And I've got a link for it in the description for this video as well. And I have done a class for that class. And I don't know why they're both coming out at the same time. It's just the way it is. It's not mark and roll. And I'm also participating in Get Messy, which is an art journaling collaborative class as well. It's structured very, very differently, has a very, very different vibe, which is fascinating because it just goes to show how individual art journaling is. And that's another collaborative class. It's all about art journaling, just creating art in a book, basically, is all art journaling is. Because every single art journal is different. Every single one of my art journals is a little bit different. So what I've got today is my art journal, one of the ones that I took down to Melbourne with me. And as I was chatting and in between chats, if there was like a little lull, then I would do a little bit of art in my journal and tempt people to come and have a look, you know, to see. Because we had art supplies at a flower and garden show, which was a bit of people would walk past me like, looking with suspicion. And like, what's going on here? But I think that taking inspiration from the garden is very, I think art and gardens go together, just frankly. Now, I can see some little comments here. Oh, Christiane's watched the Get Messy podcast. Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, I've got I did an interview with Claudette from Get Messy, and she's cool. It was a cool podcast, and we chit-chatted about living a creative life, I think is what she called it in the end. And it was just, it was fun. And so that, I've got the link for that on my blog. I don't have that for you right now. But if you go to my blog, it's under inspiration, my blog. There's a lot on the website. And my blog is there. You've got I don't think I've put the links again for the Get Messy links are there, the podcast links are there, and the Mastering Mixed Media links will be there as well. So Get Messy is you can pay by month, so you can just pick what lessons you want to do, or it's like a yearly subscription. And the one with Tam is it's free. And then if you want to upgrade all of the, I think there's 35 teachers. If you upgrade at the discounted price, which is the link that I've given you, that everyone's done at a special gift for that as well. And what we had to do was a gift that isn't anywhere else. So I created a chatterbox, which is like a fortune teller. And anyway, that was it's so cute. And then you use it to help you do some art. So I can't really, can I show you it? I'm not sure. I haven't got it here anyway. But it's very cute. So it's like a little printable that you can, just have fun with. And the lesson that I created for Mastering Mixed Media is called Colour Weaving. And it's a technique for using a lot of colour to get a very, very juicy background. And then it just, of course, goes into the direction of a mermaid, which you knew would happen. And I did plan to do something different for that workshop, but my hand is driving me crazy because there's just some things I can't do. And so I've got a little operation to fix it. I went and saw the surgeon. He was so nice. So was my hand therapist. They're lovely. And yes, so he just said, you can do the injections, this and that, but I'm telling you right now, I have 100% confidence if we do that, because this is for your work. And I was like, and for my sanity, I have to get back to being able to draw and write properly. Anyway, so I had to change my lesson for the, oh my gosh, I still do have jet lag. Wait a minute. Mastering Mixed Media. Anyway, I've done colour weaving and it's a really, really fun lesson. I have no idea what other people are doing, but I've seen pictures from it and that looks pretty good. Like I said, it's free, but you can upgrade at the beginning and you get like double what you can get. I think you can also download it and keep it for life. Which also reminds me, oh my gosh, Facebook are changing their rules. So all of my videos that are on Facebook will disappear on January 5th. So all live videos, older live videos, more than 30 days old, disappear off Facebook. They're obviously cutting costs. You can't be one of the billionaires of the world and have a little bit of extra storage now. And because it's Facebook, for some reason, I can't download my own videos from within a group. So it says you need to download them. Well, if you could let me, that would be great, but I can't. So anyway, I am reading just through the little comments here. Hey, Sandra. Sandra's off to Paris. Debbie's here, lovely. Debbie. Penny's here. Drika. Oh, that's a nice name. That sounds like a movie star name. Drika Andre Rock says, I'm your fan. Thank you. The dogs are barking. There's nothing I can do about that. Patty says, I hope you've recovered. Sometimes, most of the time. Today I woke up with sparkle. So that was great. Excuse me for a second. Hey! Sozzy! Sozzy monster! Sorry if I've yelled. Okay, my friends. Well, let's go do some art. We'll do this. I'll move my little paw out the way. And let's have a look at this little journal. sound levels are still good. Right. I also took this one, but did I do anything in here? Because we sold out of Freedomania, Euphoria, Utopia while we were there. And I'm waiting to get more Freedomanias, layer cakes, and we had to wait till we got back to do like a little stock take because it was a very, very busy show. And why is this doing blurrings? I wonder. Let me just... I wonder why this is happening. Reset. I don't know why this blurring is happening. Oh my gosh, poke me in the eyes. Okay. Okay, thank you. I've sorted it out. Sometimes I'm impressed with my perseverance and geniosity. I'm being sarcastic. Right. Oh, look, I can actually add a bit of brightness. Oh, we like it. Right. So, this was one of the journals. I don't think there's actually, I did anything in this. Oh, I started fiddling around with her. She was just something that I scribbled, showing people some pencils. This is the Euphoria watercolours. And, oh, this is from the Mastering Mixed Media Workshop. So it's a technique of the colours, creating the background. And because if you just blobble a whole lot of colours along, you're just not going to get harmony. You just get a whole lot of colours. Anyway, I created all this. I can see my poor hand. This is where I don't have fun control over anything. Do we ever have control over anything anyway? I drew this cover when I was down there, just to show someone that was looking at the journal that you can, and then just in between times, just always doing this and that. This is Welcome Matte Paints, Pigments of Imagination and Pixel Pens. And Penny's like, of course you're a genius. Oh, Penny. No, we don't want to poke anyone in the eyes. Oh, Debbie's... what? Facebook have been bribing? What? I don't know anything about that. They didn't try and bribe me. Okay. Obviously. Now, I posted this morning, and I just have to get Angus's help. Just excuse me, I'll pull the microphone away. Gus, could you help me with Zozzy? There'll be more barking because Angus is moving, sorry. Hopefully you can't hear it, but I can, that's annoying. Right, so this is either my weapons of mass creation, or it could be layer cake, or it could even be actually gesso. I don't know, it's something. I've used something here, but that is actually neon. Oh, yum. It's quite handy. This comes with it's a little shine and glow. It's a little UV duva. This is an art foamy, not one of mine. I've used it there, and I think I used it here as well. But you can paint with layer cakes on the art foamy, refresh it a little bit, and boop. This is washi tape here. And this is, I think, layer cake, the glowing. Do you know what? I think I might use that today. I feel like I need a little bit of a glow up myself. A little bit of glowage there. Oh, Who said that? Penny says she's going through her book truck watercolors. Book truck watercolor and the travel brushes were two of our absolute best sellers. Watercolor in general, but I mainly took watercolor. And these, because I had these on my table, this is what I was using. And we had a lot of watercolor people that came along and, you know, had fun with the watercolors, upgraded themselves to some beautiful brushes. These brushes are just so, all of our brushes are so good, but the way these feel, love them. Is painting going to annoy me? I'll try anyway. And the unicorn white paint pen sets, because that is just a boon to watercolor artists, the good white paint pens. And our white paint pens, I don't mind telling you, are the best on the planet. I don't mind telling you that. Don't mind telling you that, because it is the truth. Trust the mess. This is Star Power on here, which is just heaven. Oh, and Creative Expressions. We do have these in stock, but that announcement came pretty quickly, and what we have is sort of all that's left. And like all of my things, just treat them like they're limited edition, because eventually I need room for other things, you know. But they are absolutely such beautiful inks. Maybe I'll use even one of those. Let me do that. I might go Josephine Baker, but mind you, I love that blue. So I might get those out too. I don't use blue very often. This is Elizabeth, as in Elizabeth Taylor, and this is Dorothy, as in Dorothy Dandridge. These are all starlets. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Starlets and Josephine. Josephine is just, I love Josephine Baker, but I love this purple colour, which is why I named that one Josephine, because I love her. This is Layer Cake and Bits and Pieces. I mean it, but I promise I'm not mean, which is a line from a Lord song. Oh, yes. I was scribbling on here, showing the pixel pens. So this is pixel pens on some of our shimmering watercolours, or goodness knows what that is. I don't know. Looks like shimmering watercolour and bits and pieces, but this was just a mess. And eventually, now it's all these faces. I love it. Oh yes, it's got tattoo ink under here. And I was just showing people this and that. Here's washi tape. It was so fun watching people do their shopping. It's fun spending other people's money, you know. In like a, you know, when they're in shopping mode, having fun. And yes, and seeing especially little girls, like we had washi things and just things that obviously appealed to them as well. And we're all little girls at heart, right? But when you're a little girl, you've got a gatekeeper of the purse, your mother or father, whoever, or some guardian. And it's so funny watching people turn on the charm of, like, so they can get what it is that they want. And of course I was helping them do that. It was hilarious. And some people don't have any charm. They just do the Veruca Salt from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Who was the one, Veruca, who would just say, I want it. Some children do that, but I think it's just they're overwhelmed with passion for what it is they're looking at. Have a mind that is open to everything, attached to nothing. These are rub-ons, and this is tattoo ink. And this journal is the Back to the Fuchsia journal. This is journal tattoos. This is a bit of washi tape here. I think I put that on in the show just to show you can add a little bit of a garden. Be messy, make mistakes. Yes. Do the best you can. And then when you know better, do better. I think that might be from Real Housewives. I I learned so much. Let's give her a pupil, because it's very hard to see without a pupil in your eyeball. In fact, I don't know if your eyes can work without a pupil, so we'll just give her one, like so. Time for a skinny dip. Oh God! Oh, these are all working on new lay cakes. So this is an older journal. Oh, that's me in tinsel. Precious. Don't you touch the precious. Little bit about Dorothy. Oh, and we've got the Alice in Wonderland prompts, which I haven't done any of. This is Star Power. So you can see what I've been developing or launching with a journal. Well, I can. Oh, I love her. And my profession is drawing and painting. My hobby is drawing and painting. Outside of that, my interest is doing it better and finding supplies that make it even more playful. Sounds like a little mantra. This is working on the moth edition of the Fairy Dust Pigments. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, Sphinx moth. Oh, I took mine home. I don't have them there. This is all the lay cakes at the time. There's more now. Pixel pens over lay cake. Oh, I started playing around with her, gave her some hands. If you get brave and stick in some hands, even if they're a bit funky, they just add a bit more thing. Penny is saying, oh, her trigger thumb is much better. Oh, the more you use it, the better it is. I'll see, well, I can't bend mine. Like mine's... Some people, when they get trigger finger is way more common. It's crooked. It's triggered. And straightening it is impossible and very, very painful. I'm the other way around. Thank goodness, because if it was in the hook, I think I would get caught on everything, and that would be, yeah, I would hurt it, I'm sure. I'd trip over, I would pull down, who knows, the moon, I don't know. Anyway, but mine is straight, and you would think, why would that even do anything? You can't hold your pen properly, you can't write properly, you can't do buttons, you can't open things. Oh, it's so annoying. But it's not painful, so I'm grateful that it's just annoying and that I can do something about it. So be aware of the greatness in your life and of your life. Oh, that's nice. I love her. So this is Shimmy Shimmy watercolours underneath, or inks, and then tippy toes it looks like, and the top. Oh, this is shimmery watercolour. And this is icing on the layer cake. What do you do there? Oh, this is welcome mat. I just pulled them out to use. I love these because they're so matte. And then when you combine them with a little bit of magic, a bit of shimmer, it just accentuates the magicalness. See, there's a little bit of shimmer just around. This is welcome at watercolour, and I've just put some of the journal tattoos on there. Bev says, hello Jane, love your art and your art products. They're the best. Oh, thanks Bev. These are the moth ones. Oh, and this was a fabulous group of ladies that came into the stand, and they were with their daughters. They were sisters. They had their daughter. They were so much fun. And one of them, mum was telling me a story about something, and her daughter, her grown daughter said, well, late teens, said, Mother, you need more psychological flexibility. And we all were like, ooh, very good. Psychological flexibility. And then she just dropped the mic and she walked off. And I was like, my goodness. Loved it. So I had to open up my journal immediately, and just see if I could. I've got a bit of a mess happening there. So if I've got, this is where I've either closed it or Oh, this was something I was testing here that's rubbing off and doing things. A watercolour, or a pigment rather. And it's just it's too much. Anyway, it's doing this. So if I can't rub that out, erase it out, I'll just paint over it with gesso, end up with an even better page. Just saying. I would like to fix up her skin tone because she's just too... Oh, and my Brush with Fame markers are not here because I took them to Melbourne. Okay, that's interesting. How do I live without my favourite skin tone markers? I'm not too sure. I just ignore it and move on. This is Welcome Matte watercolour. And yes, anyway, so this is what I was adding to this journal. This is just washing my brush out and added on a journal tattoo, one of my favourite ones, I must say. And she's on the actual little packet as well. Where is that? Is that around here somewhere? And I just kind of like it. And then I've got this happening. This was just 3 stripes of colour, and then I was showing people, who knows, something. And on it goes. So I had a big piece of watercolour paper on top of a little table that we made out of greenhouses, mini greenhouses, and we spray painted. It was a great little thing. And then what was I talking about? I've forgotten. This is going to happen a lot, sorry. Oh yeah, I had this big piece of paper, but it wasn't my paper. It was paper I wanted out of my life. I bought tons of it to get the stand years ago, and I've got Fabriano, like amazing papers for some things, but for what I do, no. And yeah, anyway, I'll show it to you next time because I'll make a journal out of it because it turned out really cool. But I was just so relieved to, every time I managed to pick this up and work in my actual journal to show people, or on my actual paper, because it's not so much a snob. That paper is way more expensive than anything I've got. So it's not a paper snob. It's just, the paper needs to do what I need it to do. And don't get in my way, please. I don't know if patience is the right word. I just want the paper to do what I want it to do, what it's meant to do. I'm just going to add in. Now this is washi tape here, so I think I must have been showing someone how, just some ideas of how you can use it. I'm just going to take a little bit of, oh no, we need a bit more. Need my little brush, Calfee. Boop, boop, boop. Pop a little bit, and I can use the inside of the lid as a little mixing tray. Let's give her a little bit of contouring. Mix just a bit of that black on the end of my brush. I must say, all this year, my favourite thing so far this year is to work back into my journals. I'm really enjoying that process. I'm also making my noses very big at the moment. What's going on? Maybe the mouths just aren't big enough, so it makes the nose look bigger. How cool's the washi tape, right? I'm just going to lift this lip line up a little, give her a little bit of a smile. I'll use my paint pen to add a little bit of detail. I cannot wait to have my hand fixed. Oh my goodness. I can just feel that I can't quite grip things. Who would have thought? Anyway, it's good to be grateful for the things that are good, right? Yes. So I'm using this really, really, really dark colour for these details. It's not something I would usually do this early in something, and I wouldn't add it in nostrils and things, but because this is so graphic, I think it'll be good, and it'll just sharpen things up. But I just, trying to wrestle some control with this craziness. Oh, Debbie's been off to the nursery. Kathy's here. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Alicia. I'm just having a look through things. Yes, Jenny gets the whole thing with the obsession with paper. It's just, yeah. And I'm testing some art supplies at the moment, and the paper, it just has to be able to handle and not be so sucky, not be so grabby. Oh, I can't cope if it's too grabby. We want it to grab the art supplies, but not grab it and lock it away and lock away the colour, which some papers kind of feel like they do. Nab hold of them, and I'm like, rude. But we're back to my good colour, my good papers, so it's all good. It feels ridiculous to be saying that about paper that's like $40 a sheet or whatever it is now. Handmade in Italy. Gorgeous, just not for my purposes. Not for my purposes. Now this, I'm putting watercolour on washi tape, which is never going to work, but I'm sort of just thinking, well, enough of it might stick that might work enough. And I've got my little highlight there. It's a bit low, but whatever. We're not going for a masterpiece. And my lesson for Get Messy is called Sketchercise, so it's a different lesson. And my lesson for the Mastering Mixed Media with Tam, who does the Life Book, Year of Light. Life Book isn't there anymore, but you know, does those big collaborative workshops. I haven't done one for a long time. And the Mastering Mixed Media, the theme sort of the whole thing is your favourite art supplies. I was like, oh, well, now you're talking my love language. So I thought, yes, I can join in with that. Because these collaborative classes are always a way more work than you think they are going to be, always. Because filming a 1 hour lesson, for me anyway, so I never edit any videos. It takes all day to then edit the video, sometimes more, and you know, all that sort of thing. But I did it, and I'm glad I did, because it's going to be fun. Yeah, so you can use the link if you're interested. There's the free version or the upgraded version where you get all the extra things. And when you get the upgraded version, I get a little, what do they call, affiliate fee, compensation for doing the lesson, which is nice for me as well, isn't it? So Welcome Matte pigments, if you don't know, actually come, I haven't got a set here to show you. They actually come in cute little bottles. It's called Welcome Matte because they're so matte. It's a traditional Japanese watercolor, pigment rather, and then when you make them into watercolors, the reason you don't really find them as watercolors, they do this cracking. So usually the traditional Japanese watercolor pigments is you mix them up and then use them. That is a pain. But with the way we've done these, and you just mix a little bit of gum arabic with them. You can mix a little bit of glycerin, a little bit of honey. One's a preservative, one helps re-wet quicker. These don't have any trouble wetting, so that's not going to add anything. The honey might make them a bit of a softer watercolor and you might not get as many cracks, but whatever you add, it just makes no difference. And if it's cracked and it's got all these wabi-sabi, ugly little crackolas, doesn't matter. It's like a person. You can give them the Botox or whatever else to hide the wrinkles or de-wrinklify your face, but by pulling it up. But you're still the same person. It's, you know. I'm not going to give them any de-wrinkle treatments. It makes no difference to the functionality. So if you can put up with them looking a little strange, you'll be rewarded with the most beautiful little set of easy to mix watercolours. And then I've put them in our Fantastic palette, which are, of course, turquoise watercolour pans, and it closes like a little book. And I've got all of mine in these, and they're very, very nice. Thank you. Well, I kind of just like her little face floating along there. And that's sort of fitting in as is. I think we're good. I think I might just leave her. Might bring a little bit of that pink in here and down in here. Pop a little bit of this up in here. So this is like she's got a storm cloud of thoughts happening up here. Should I connect her to this one? Or I think I preferred it separate. Maybe this is over this. Maybe this just disintegrates. Oh. Into the colours here. I was reading about Iris last night, the Greek god, Greek goddess messenger, and she was also the goddess of rainbows. So as she was carrying messages to and from other gods, occasionally she was used to carry a message to humans, but really she was an intergod network. The intergod email system, and as she would fly through the sky, she would leave a rainbow in her wake. So this could be her disappearing off to give a message of who knows what, because the Greek goddesses were quite odd, and with their demands, and who knows. She didn't really have, you can't blame the messenger. She didn't really have a choice. But I'm glad she made it fun with a rainbow trail. Like, why not make your job fun, eh? Why just have just boring message servers? Why not create rainbows wherever you go? It's very nice. I'm liking doing this, I can tell you that. So this isn't quite a colour weaving, but it's something that I love doing. Just having washed out my brush as I'm painting something else or showing something else, or just trialing colours, or just mindlessly just flapping colours around, a bit like Iris with her rainbows, just, you know, doing what she does on a Wednesday. And and then at some other point, just more decorations start to happen. You know, I've got a bit of this spray through lace, some little black lines have appeared probably at a different time, a little bit of a journal tattoo, bit of welcome mat. Because this is quite reactive, whatever this is in the background, an ink or watercolour, this is going to wake that up, that whatever is sitting there underneath as well, and we'll get a little bit of cross-pollination. You are a bee and you are cross-pollinating the flowers. Very impressed with my dexterity with the brush. I'm not even annoying myself today. Maybe I've lowered my expectations, I don't know. This is not rocket science here. It's rainbow science. I need a t-shirt that says that. Not rocket scientist, rainbow scientist. But then again, that's probably actually a thing. And rocket scientists are very polarizing at the moment. So we may not want to be claiming, well, one particular rocket scientist, is he a rocket scientist? I don't even know. He owns rockets, he builds rockets. Let's add a bit of this in here, why not? And zhuzh it up. And welcome mat does have a little bit of opacity. That's why that yellow is able to sit up on there, these other bright colours at all. Just having a quick little look at comments. Yeah, life is too short for crappy paper, fully. Oh, Christiane's renewing her membership. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you can be a member here, and I greatly appreciate it. Buys me a little coffee once a month, thank you. Actually, it doesn't. It's $5, the YouTube membership. I couldn't believe the prices at this show. $10 for a not even quite cold Mr. Whippy ice cream. And it was gross. I haven't had one for a long time. It wasn't nice. $23 for a potato, which was like only healthy option. It was, and coffees I think were $12. It was crazy. But that's just, you know, any event. Hey Ned, how you going? Yes, so, oh my gosh. Yeah, so if you feel like Jane has been hacked, oh, I hope not. Why would you say that, Amber? I've been hacked. Ugh, it's quite a violent term, isn't it? Hacked. Ugh, hackers. Ugh. Never thought of it that way before. Rightio, so let's... I'm going to mix this. This is this green, actually. So the reason that this set has all like portrait colours really, and then a few, well, I would consider neon pink a portrait colour. Not many people would consider it that, but yeah, I am what I am. And then there's these greens. Are they portrait colours? Sort of not really, but you would not think that that and that make purple. And yet, look at that. Look at that. I might even add it in a bit more green. So we're going to get a greyed off kind of green. And they mix very easily. So So the idea with this is these are pigments that mix into watercolours very easy. Some of them you have to use a grinder, and they really are a pain, really and truly, to work with, but not these. Isn't that funny how these make this? Oh, I love it. Maybe that surprises no one but me, but it does every time. Oh, look at me with my dexterity, my undulating lines. See, I'm not hacked. Oh, it's not Wednesday. I don't even know what day it is. I just was in, you know, just that's a Thursday afternoon, just like, you know, mundane, just, you know, nothing to see. I can't remember what that was in referral to. Oh, look at that colour. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It's like when I was in Japan making inks. Now, if I want to add a bit more opacity, because these are quite translucent. Oh, I've made my pink a bit mucky. I'll just add a bit more pink in there, which means I then have to add a bit more. Wash my brush out here, actually. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. These colours. Oh, I have to go soon, guys. I was going to add a bit more other colours, but I think I'm going to head off now. And are we going to add a body, or is she just a floating head? Does this shadowy blue underneath matter? And I did also have that sparkle. I'll do that another time. I kind of like her just floating, but I think she would be better. I think it's because I started liking her. I think if I don't continue with her, she's only living a little half life. She needs a neck. Oh yeah, she's better with a neck. Sometimes when you like something, it's hard to then just add that last little bit, but it's good just to push yourself and do it, because the artwork, there's something saying to you it's not really finished, but you're just having a little bit of fear about it. Just try and push it that little extra bit, because then the artwork can live its full life, not a little half existence, a what if. We want full resolution. Should not have done that. Luckily, I have a little bit of paper towel. Oh, no. Okay, my lovely, lovely, lovely people. Sometimes I forget where the camera is. Okay, so thank you for joining me. If you want to join in the free workshop or upgrade yourself while it's on special, you can follow the link down below and join the Mastering Mixed Media Collaborative workshop. Then it's got all sorts of fabulous artists in it. I think there's 35 of us. I don't know if that's 35 plus Tam or 35 including Tam. It's a lot. And also there's Get Messy. The links, like I said, are on my blog, but the link for the Mastering Mixed Media is there, and the link for that podcast that I just did is there as well. And of course, all of the art supplies that I've shown you are at janedavenport.com. And the main one that I used was Welcome Mat, which is very gorgeous. And other than that, I think you should do some art. And yes, come and have some. Oh, Maria's been doing the Supplies Me workshop. I love you, Maria. doing art, doing online classes, they're so fun. You can learn so much. And I love, I haven't done one for a long time. When was the last one? Oh, the beginning of this year. Stamped Streets, very good. And the one before that was Gods and Monsters. I think one of my best ever workshops. And just because I love Greek gods. I mean, they even crept into our little chit chat today, didn't they? Anyway, I'm glad to be home. I'm glad that I did the wonderful flower and garden show. And I'm glad that you came and joined. Oh, Babs, I got the VIP special. Good one, Babs. And yes, we just have fun. So go and do some art and check out the thingos, the linky poos. Bye.